Legends Festival 2022 is almost upon us, and with this big announcement coming in just 2 days, there's been a lot of speculation surrounding this announcement of people saying that, Legends Festival might actually start in this upcoming week. And because of that, I decided to do this prediction video on what I believe is going to be coming for Legends Festival. Now, I know I did a video just recently discussing the next LF unit, and in that video, I mainly was talking in the perspective of Legends Festival not happening this week, which is why I thought potentially there might be an LF coming out before Legends Festival, and then I was gonna do my prediction video after. But with all this speculation saying that we might get the start of this huge ass celebration right now, I wanted to at least get this video out because I usually love to do these type of videos and people love these type of videos, so I decided why not do it now. Better late than never, right? So for Legends Festival 2022, we are going to be getting a big announcement. Like I said, this is not confirmation or anything of the sort of this announcement being related to Legends Festival. For all it could be potentially a new Shadow transformation. Look, he's glowing blue, that might be him transforming Super Saiyan Blue, we don't know. So definitely excited for what this big announcement is, because they're really making a countdown for this. They usually don't ever do countdowns for small ass celebrations, right? The only time we've ever seen countdowns is actually for big celebrations like Legends Festival or Anniversary. So it's pretty interesting, right? So we'll definitely have to wait and see what they have in store this upcoming Tuesday, I believe. Yeah, October 18th is Tuesday. So without further ado, let's just hop in straight into the predictions. Now, there are some options here. I'm going based on what we have so far, what we have left, and stuff that's been happening recently, right? Now, before this announcement, we got a teaser here, October 13th, so quite a few days ago, 3 days ago, from the time I'm recording this. And on an initial glance, it looks like, just a bunch of leaves, right? Now, I'm not going to beat around the bush. This is pretty obviously speculating Pan from Dragon Ball Super Superhero. There's a scene in the movie where Pan is training with Piccolo to fly. And in that scene, I think in the scene right here, you can see that there's it's literally has to be this, right? Blades of grass floating around. I think it's very easily supposed to be that. I don't think there could be anything else other than that. If there is, let me know what you guys see. I definitely saw some meme solution to this, but I do think it's going to be Pan. And we pretty much, a lot of people thought that, with all these buffs happening for movies and all this stuff, there is no way they're dropping Dragon Ball superhero stuff, right? Why would they continue? Movies is very easily the best team in the game, and they're just further buffing this team. It just made no sense. So a lot of people just quickly brushed off the possibility of Dragon Ball superhero content for Legends Festival. And there has been some rumors saying that there might be all the superhero stuff is going to drop later next year, around March-ish. So I don't know, man. But this definitely feels like it's going to be Pan. It could be it is going to be interesting how they do this. It could be a free-to-play unit. It could be a sparking unit. I don't think it's going to be an LF unit. Pan really doesn't have any LF for the moment. It's not going to be an LF, I'm telling you right now. It could very well be a sparking unit, but it could also be an EX unit. We saw it back in the 4th anniversary, where leading up to the anniversary, they dropped 2 teasers, one for Tien and one for Urine. And both those units, Tien ended up being a free-to-play sparking, and then Urine ended up being a not free-to-play, but an EX unit on the MUI banner. So it could very well be a new that type of scenario where we're getting Pan as an EX unit or a free-to-play unit. I would probably lean more towards an EX unit. I don't think they would drop a free-to-play unit as a new model. I don't think they do that anymore. So I think that's going to be an EX unit. And then it begs the question, well, what's going to be on the banner, the sparking and the LF unit? Well, what else could it be other than Beast Gohan? Now, Beast Gohan is definitely at this point the most anticipated unit in the game. He is obviously the most hype unit in the present moment, right? Since we got pretty much all the hype units, he's the last new hype unit to get, right? What we have left is pretty much a bunch of reskin ultra units of very popular units. I think it's safe to say that he's probably the most anticipated unit at this point. and it would make sense for him to drop during a celebration, which is what we thought initially. Beast Gohan is definitely going to be saved for Legends Festival, if not the anniversary. So it's, dude, just thinking about how busted movies is going to be is very scary. But yo, I would be very open to Beast Gohan. I know it's going to destroy PvP, but listen, Cooler's already rampaging through PvP. What they should do? What they should do is make this guy red. Because if they make him red, then you're forced to, I guess you can run double reds, but then you would be forced to pick one of these two. And I don't know if they want to go down this route, but what they can do additionally is restrict his kit to work with, only hybrids or Sun family units and not movies units. Because that would force people to not use him with Cooler. That would be really good. They did that with Sword of Hope Trunks last year, where they restricted his endurance to Future and Vegeta Clan units. So they could very well do that as well. And if he's going to be the LF unit, who's going to be the 1% sparking? Now, I know there's probably going to be saving Orange Piccolo for another LF as well. And I don't think we're going to get double LFs with Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan at the same time. So what they could do is they can drop a Gamma 1 and 2 tag unit. That would be really cool. Or they can even drop a Ultimate Piccolo or potential unlock Piccolo. That would be really cool as well. But there isn't really that many options in Superhero. They're pretty much the main character, right? There's Gohan, Piccolo, Gamma 1 and 2, and then Styzmask, of course, but he's a giant unit. We don't know what they want to do with that yet. So let them wait and see. So yeah, unless they really want to make Pan a 1% sparking, which I doubt. I think it's probably going to be Beast Gohan with either Ultimate Piccolo or Gamma 1 and 2 tag unit, because, by the way, Gamma 1 and 2 tag unit is definitely something that's going to happen at some point. They're literally made to be tag units. So if it's not this, if they actually follow the 4th anniversary model and not the prior Legends Festival model, because there's a lot of speculation that if they're going to start Legends Festival early this year, then they're probably going to go with the 4th anniversary model, where they're dropping one banner, one LF, one sparking, and then they're going to do part 2 with the same model, one LF, one sparking, and then part 3 for the Ultra. We're not going to be speculating part 2 and part 3 just yet, because we don't have enough information to go off of. So we're just going to be speculating for part 1. If it's not Beast Gohan, then what a lot of people have been speculating other than him, and this might probably be the most likely outcome here, is a tag Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. Now, the reason why a lot of people have been speculating this is because, first of all, GT needs a lot of buff. They recently got the help of... they recently got a buff through Free-to-Play 17. If I can just pull the GT tag real quick here. They got a Free-to-Play 17, and they got the Zenkai for Pan. Now, the Zenkai for Pan was... A lot of people thought that the Pan Zenkai was meant to buff GT, but she actually buffs Sun Family in her Zenkai. So, she doesn't buff the tag at all, and she doesn't buff it through her Zenkai ability. So she's clearly not meant to be ran on GT. So Super 17, free-to-play units usually, for the most part, speculate the well, not speculate, but kind of indicates their next LF. It's been true multiple times in the past, so it's fair to say that the next LF could be GT related, regardless of whether it's Legends Festival or not. That's why I made the video last time where I was speculating, the next LF could be GT related and it could be Baby. But if we're getting Legends Festival now, then it could very well be a Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta tag unit, potentially even a transforming unit in the way that they fuse into Gogeta as a transformation. It could be either revival or a just straight up. It can't be a main ability now that I think about it, because their main ability will be switched to a switch ability, so that's not gonna work. So it would most likely be a revival. I don't know how that would work, to be honest. Then they would have like 2 LFs, right? Because you would have to die to pop the LF. I don't know how that would work, but dude, if they make it a fusing unit, that would be insanely sick, like insanely sick. And then as a 1% sparking, they can really go either way, right? Like they can give us like, who can it be? Omega Shenron, maybe even a new baby. Goten, Trunks, one of those the GT versions of them. There isn't really that many GT characters that you can expect as a... Well, you can have the Oob, like prior to becoming Majub, fusing with MajinBlue, you can have the regular Oob. That would be interesting. But there honestly really isn't much they can go off of from there. So if this GT related, it's definitely going to go this route with the tag Super Saiyan 4s. Now, another option I want to explore is the possibility of them going down the route of Universe Survival Saga, because there is still a couple things in the Universe Survival Saga that we don't have. And if they were to go down the route of a tag LF, then there's only one unit that comes to mind, which at this point, other than the Super Saiyan 4s, I think these guys are most likely the most anticipated tag or LF unit, and it's going to be Goku and Frieza, the iconic finale to the Tournament of Power, where Goku and Frieza take down Jiren. That was a beautiful moment in the anime, and for it to be recreated in the game would be amazing. Just using Goku and Frieza as a tag unit already is crazy. Like, just imagine, because they'll have the Sun Family tag, they'll have the obvious Universe Survival tag, but they'll have Lineage of Evil tag. You imagine running Goku on the LOE team or Frieza on the Sun Family team. It's just pretty ridiculous, but also cool at the same time. And the LF, I can just already picture it being so damn beautiful. And then as a 1% Spark unit, there are so many different options, right? There's so many options. Like, for instance, we can get a Revival Goku that revives into UI Sign. That is one of my most anticipated units. We can get like a transforming Evo Vegeta. We can get Ultimate Gohan, tag Gohan and Piccolo from the Tournament of Power. You can have a new 17. There's just so many options they can explore in the Tournament of Power that, like, even though we got the most hyped versions, like, you know, UI Sign, UI Ultra, just regular Ultra Instinct, Full Power Jiren, even though we got all those units, Evo Vegeta, there's still so much they can do with that arc in terms of characters that they're still set for very many years to come with these units, right? So other than that, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to go for. I mean, the main units that I expect to come, it's either Beast Gohan, Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, and either Goku and Frieza from the Tournament of Power. Now, like I said, we're not probably going to be getting a double LF, and for all we know, it's very me personally, I don't think it's likely that Legends Festival starts this week. I think that big announcement is probably going to do something with Shallot or something like that. But the countdown is what's throwing me off. Like, the countdown, they don't do countdowns for stuff like this, so we'll just have to wait and see in a couple days. So definitely drop a comment letting me know what you guys think is going to be coming for Legends Festival. I am very excited, and I hope you guys are as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe, because that's just so important, so don't forget. Other than that, have a great day. See ya.